Hi, Math 8 students. This lesson is the Day 5A lesson. So today's objective is going to be solving two-step equations with decimals. This says decimals and fractions, but what we've decided to do is do the equations with fractions tomorrow. So we're going to do just the decimal equations. So we're going to treat this as a regular equation, just like we have been, and we're going to use our inverse operations and our calculator to be able to help us with that task. So we're going to start by drawing our wall. So underneath your equal sign, you want to draw a wall to keep your left side and your right side separate. Then we're going to box the term in our equation that has the letter with it. So in this case, it's the 2.8x. We need to get that alone. So our next step is going to be to get rid of positive 12.74. And the only way we can do that is to subtract 12.74. So underneath both sides, we're going to subtract 12.74. So right here, we've eliminated that term, and we're going to bring down the 2.8x. So 2.8x equals, and then we're going to use our calculator and subtract 28 minus 12.74, and we get 15.26. So I just did that on my calculator, and you can do that on your own. All right, so right now we have 2.8 times some mystery number equals 15.26. The opposite operation of multiplication is division, and we show division as a fraction. So we're going to divide both sides by 2.8. Divide by 2.8, and we get 5.45 is our answer. We are finished with example 1. So x equals 5.45. So our two steps that we did in this equation are, let's just jot these down. We subtract 12.74, and then we divide by 2.8 on both sides. Okay, that's it. Now we're going to recap how to do this second example. We're going to start with drawing our wall, and then we're going to box our variable term, think about what we're solving for. We need to get rid of this 13.9 that's over there, so we're going to subtract 13.9. So this becomes a zero pair, and it's gone. Negative 2.36x comes down, and then grab your calculator, and you want to do some subtraction here. 56.9 minus 13.9 equals 43. And then last but not least, we're going to divide by negative 2.36 on both sides. So 43 divided by negative 2.36, negative 18.22, and there are some more digits. So we're actually going to add into this. We first subtract 13.9, divide by negative 2.36, and then round to the nearest hundredth. When we say round to the nearest hundredth, we mean 2 decimal places. So there were more digits after the 0.22, negative 18.22. There was 0.9 and some more, but we're going to round to the nearest hundredth. Okay, so on your classwork, you're going to today be working on doing the same type of idea. You're solving for x. Your steps are kind of scripted and written out for you first, and then As you go on, the homework doesn't really have those written in, so you want to use your classwork to kind of help you set up your homework. Yeah, all right, so that is our lesson for today. Two-step equations with decimals.